자, 오늘의 게임은 Dead Dragon Cancel이라고, 이게 영어 버전으로 있는데 한글판이 있다고 해가지고 패치하고, 이게 주인공이 아들이 이제 암에 걸려서 아버지가 만들었다는 게임. 한번 시작해봅시다. 물 위의 빵. 번역 좋네. 아, 번역이 있어야 돼. 저번에 번역이 없었잖아.
Okay guys, give some
빵이다.
control. Carrot Yeah. Hang on.
빵.
Let's get carrot. Let me down the bread.
Oh, don't touch the birds. No. Don't touch the birds. No, they're gross. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, guys, control some bread.
Mom, you threw the whole thing.
Well, Isaac, you gotta give him little pieces. He doesn't understand. Here you go, John. Here's your piece. Okay, now you throw.
Those are more five, right?
Yeah.
But he can't talk.
근데 왜 조엘은 말을 못해요?
Yeah.
Leos can talk.
원래 2살이면 말하잖아요.
Why can't Joel?
Well, Joe got sick right after he turned one.
1살이 되자마자 병에 걸렸대.
Kind of slowed him down a little bit, buddy.
So he's just slower than most kids. I think eventually he'll catch up.
You think Joel will read?
조엘이 책을 읽을 수
Yeah, I
있을까요?
think Joe will read eventually.
Well, Isaac, of course. It's just the way. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a boy. But he's a baby. He's a boy.
Yep, he's a boy baby. That's just about right. You know, there's lots of things Joel isn't good at, but there's some things he
못하는
is good
것들이
at.
많대.
What is he good at?
조엘은 뭘 잘할 수 있을까?
Laughing.
먹는 거랑 웃는 거.
Look at it. I'm making him laugh.
You are good at making him laugh. How do you make him laugh?
I fall down.
Yeah. It's really funny when you fall down.
He's good at showing us what he loves.
Yeah.
이렇게 시작하는구만. 한글이야 좋네. 저번에 했을 때는 진짜 1도 몰랐는데. 세상이라는 공원의 가장자리에서.
What does Joel love? Wawa. In cups, bathtubs, and the warm, wet tongues and the cool fur of Das. Maybe the sweet was of daily affection, and bye-byes, and blown kisses, and more. Oh, always more. His full list of words. So few. What is pain without a word for it?
말로 표현할 수 없는 아픔이라는 것을.
What is hope without a word for it? Who is God? What is joy? Who am I to him?
조엘에게 나는 어떤 사람일까?
Dada.
나갔다. 준비됐니?
Set. Go. Okay, Joel. Ready?
Who's that?
Are you ready?
Let's tell him, Caleb, that Joel's doing really well.
Okay, Joel.
Yeah.
Ready? Set.
He's been very peaceful.
Go.
Oh, yeah. Who's that? Let's tell him, Caleb, that Joel's doing really well.
Ready?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
been very peaceful all afternoon.
전화 왔다.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, babe. Just got done at the doctor.
의사 선생님
Now
만나고
they
왔다.
think that maybe he's
와이프네.
throwing up all the time because he has acid reflux. So
이상한
they gave me a
영웅이네.
medication and we can give it to Joel. And they said we have to give it at least 3 full days. But that if he's still throwing up after that we can come back. And I mentioned the head tilt thing again, even though they keep saying it's not related. But you always have to mention that one weird outlying thing. So I told them how his head was tilted to the right, but they still say that that's probably not related at all. So I guess we'll just give this a try. And I don't know. I'll tell you more about it when you get home.
Give him a kiss. Fear is cancer's preservative.
두려움은 암의 방부제다.
Cancer's
암을 썩지 않게 하는
embalming oil.
방부제와도 같은 기름.
And you, O
그리고
accuser,
너 모든 것의
are
범인은
fear's oil sins.
두려움이라는 기름을 파는 세이지.
You're a snake,
너는
a serpent, a dragon with snuffed out coal on his breath, molting, and talons broken from the struggle to free yourself of your own skin.
That dragon cancel. 이제 시작입니다. 한글이 되니까 좋네. 오케이. 병원의 시간. 병원인가 봐.
Hey, do you want to rock?
아가 흔들흔들 해줄까?
Okay, let's rock. There we go. Oh, shh, 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 shh.
Hey babe, I was just thinking, do you ever think maybe Joel can hear better than he's supposed to be able to? Because I know, like, it's supposed to be moderate to severe hearing loss, but sometimes, like today, he hears music
청력이
playing before I
떨어진다는데?
do. So I saw him dancing, and I had to look around to hear that a song was playing. And I just don't, like, if his hearing loss is that bad, I can't imagine. I don't know, I just wonder about it. Anyway, call me later. Bye.
뭐지? 이렇게? 스담스담.
Joel. Oh, hey. I just wanted to take a shower. Is that okay? Are you okay with Joel? Okay, thanks.
오케이. 샤워하러 가신다.
These guys have gone through so much training.
누구세요? 누구시지? 마지막 치료 축하 파티. 오늘이 마지막 치료일인가봐. 축하 파티니까.
cleaning up eggs again. A dozen eggs on the kitchen floor again. So we have to get a new lock for the fridge. It's so hard to clean up eggs from the floor. Like, they just spread around and they don't come clean no matter what you do. So I'm just so frustrated, but you should have seen them together. They were so proud of themselves. Joel and Elijah just sitting there with their eggs. Isaac said he thinks they want to be cookers. Alright, talk to you soon. Bye.
또 전화 온다. 문자 온 건가? 문자 온 거구나.
Hey honey, we're on our way home from the hospital now.
보이스메일.
So if you wanted to preheat the oven starting in about 30 minutes, that would work and we could throw on that lasagna. Do you know how they celebrate off treatment day, like when kids are done with their treatments? I guess maybe you don't because you're not in the clinic as much as I am, but on someone's last day, they always bring them a cake and they sing happy off therapy day to you. Anyway, that happened today. I mean, it happens a lot, but today I cried. I just wanted that day so bad, you know? We're not ever gonna get that day. If he's better, we won't know that he's better. We don't get a day. Anyway, okay, call me if you can. Like, there's probably traffic, so I could talk on my way home. Alright, bye.
파티라 놀아주는 거야.
Well, how long is it going to be before we can have some answers? Did anyone ask the doctor?
Okay, is it just the doctor on call or is this our doctor? Well, because the on-call doctor is just a resident.
Is there a way we could talk to our doctor?
Cancel the treatment.
인간의 성전. 치료받는 거구나.
Hey, children, I love you. my friend. This is my favorite game.
이건 내가 제일 좋아하는 게임.
Watch how started.
조엘이 가장 좋아하는 게임.
You touch it right here, then a big lion comes. You know a scary lion? It's so loud.
글씨가 안 보여.
I can roar just like him. Yeah, hear me roar.
사자처럼 크게 소리를 지르.
Don't be afraid. You might want to cover your ears. Here comes the animals. Pterosaurs is my favorite.
근데 조엘이 가장 좋아하는 게임. 이런 뜻이구나. 하요, 어서 오세요. 이렇게. 기린이다 이제. 뭐 해야 돼? 그냥 놀아주는 거야. 로딩. 정신 차리기. 열어보면 마티즈 드웨 98년부터 2008년 3월 12일부터 5월 18일. 뭐라고 이름이 적혀있던데. UIHC 아이들과 그 가족들에게 나의 애정을 담아. 브래들리 시워트 1979년부터 83년. 암으로 돌아가신 소중한 모든 사람들. 이 사람들이 이제 암으로 다 돌아가셨나 보네. 아버지와 할머니 행크 마샤 그리고 다른 사람들 모두 다 아름다움 속에서 평안을 얻으시길. 여러분들이 하늘 위에서 어떤 일을 겪든 간에 이곳에 있었던 인생의 끝자락에 있었던 것보다 더 행복하길 바랄게요. 보고 싶어요. 다 적혀 있나봐 여기. 제이슨 자비르 산체스. 죄송합니다. 상황이 좋지 않습니다. 아, 이게 이 상황이구나. 여기 의사 2명이 앉거든?
Farmer Bill makes the pigs bacon for breakfast.
하나씩 볼까?
Farmer Bill rides the cows to the store for milk.
오리?
Farmer Bill plays go fish with the ducks. The ducks always win.
말?
The horse can type 70 words a minute. The horse has invented a new scripting language called Equiscript. Those mischievous pigs are napping on Farmer Bill's couch.
의사 선생님이 오기까지 그냥 놀아주나 보다. 이렇게.
Farmer Bill owns the cattle on 1,000 hills.
오리?
Farmer Bill separates the sheep from the goats. Sheep go to heaven. Goats go to town.
I'm sorry, guys.
오셨다.
It's not good.
죄송합니다. 상황이 안 좋습니다.
No. Size matters.
How big is it?
If I know how big it is, I can face it. I can size it up.
And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
비극적인 상황이라는데 지금.
I guess I have imagined it.
With an ATRT,
I've
since
imagined
you
it
have
a
recurrence of
lot,
any
but not
kind,
like this.
It is fatal.
It's different.
It's only
I
a
thought I
matter
would
of time
sob
before it spreads to
uncontrollably
several patients.
or puke just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I thought I'd
chemotherapy
shake
we
or
have.
wail or
We
something.
can't continue to give him chemotherapy.
Guess
that we
this
know
is
he's
shock.
resistant to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time. He's crying a little. I love him for that. He's not callous. He's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
효과를 볼 수 있는 치료법이 없대. 의사 선생님.
We're very good at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life. How long are we talking about?
Prediction time again. No matter what I say, they'll wish it was longer. But sometimes longer is worse. A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Is Nick crying? How long are we talking about? How am I gonna hold it together now?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
4개월?
Science, it's simpler.
We're allowed to think about all that
Measurable.
today. But we're going to
I
have
have
to
A,
come back Monday and
and
we
B,
can
and
talk about how
I
you
subtract C, and I get this result, and I can do something to control it. Or at least have the sense that I'm controlling it. But now all we have left is a
남은
miracle.
것은 기적.
And miracles are
We'll do a lumbar puncture
fickle.
and talk to our radiation
기적이란
oncologist.
They don't
건
always come, and we don't always know why. What if Joel's miracle doesn't come?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor lesion.
I hope he lives.
To prevent it from causing
I've always hoped.
so it would not keep more
Now I can't do anything but hope.
Oh,
Radiation. At least we can do something. Hope doesn't require signing papers or driving to hospitals or holding Joel in my lap. Hope is for something someone else has to do for us. And when doctors can't,
We'll have some options for you to consider.
Invisible Jesus must.
We're so sorry.
Oh, God, I do not want a replacement baby. If that was your plan, I am not on board. I don't want some new baby to help me move on. I would not have chosen it. Oh, God. Joel has to live, or I will not love this baby.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Am I on?
They've always been clear. Joel's got a recurrence of the tumor. Well, where is it? How big is it? Well, it's in the tunnel portion. And it's quite small at this point. But unfortunately, the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy. With an HRT, as soon as you have a recurrence at a time, it is fatal. It is only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to use chemotherapy that we know is resistant. So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative. A few weeks and maybe 4 months. We've given you a lot to think about already today. But we're going to have you come in Monday.
이런 내용. 표류하다. 여기서 그래서 표류하는 거구나.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write.
이거 번역이 안 돼.
To write. To settle myself and find God's wisdom.
저건 번역이 안 되냐고.
So, how long will we be in California?
아기 방 같은데.
I don't actually know. That's kind of why we're packing up everything, is because if the trial works really well, then maybe we'll stay in California for a really long time. Like, as long as it keeps helping each other.
I remember the day I was diagnosed. I remember the hallucinations from the high fever of 5-year-old's nightmares. I remember my mother silently weeping in the doctor's office.
expectation is so maddening sometimes. You know what she wrote on the eve of Joel's first surgery? The one back in January when we first found the tumor? I seriously feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'm pleading for God to spare his life, and I'm tempted to despair because self-inspection leads me to conclude I shouldn't expect much of anything. And yet my wife is expecting a surprise party from the Lord, replete with presents and supernatural miracles. I envy her.
그런 그녀가 부럽다. 아기 기사 조엘.
Hop in bed, boys. Let's go.
침대로 갈 시간이야.
Boys, get in bed.
Oh, can you at least tell us a story?
Sure.
Okay. This is the story of a very
아주 용감한
brave
기사입니다.
knight named Joel.
Joel the baby knight?
Yes, Joel the baby knight. But he's also Joel the very brave knight.
유명한 기사의
He
조엘.
was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
Because of his tumor? Where does the dragon live?
In a forest.
Is the dragon big?
Very big.
Does the dragon breathe fire?
So much fire, you guys.
So, Joel has armor, like a sword and a shield and stuff?
Ooh, or maybe a spear?
Yeah, that sounds good. So brave Sir Joel with his sword and his shield and his awesome spear and his super jump was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
What other superpowers does he have?
He also has grace.
That's not a superpower.
It's the best superpower.
Do you guys know what grace means?
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
Yeah, it's kind of like help. You know, and he's not the only one who's ever tried to fight this dragon. Some very brave knights have fought this dragon and lost. And some are able to drive the dragon off, and they can go home, and they can quit fighting for a while. And the kingdom is safe.
Joel's been fighting this dragon for a long time, huh?
A long time.
But Joel found a nice empty cave where he could rest. And it seemed like the dragon couldn't find him. But just when he thought that the danger was past, the dragon found his hiding spot and came after him in the cave.
드래곤이 동굴 안까지 쫓아왔다.
Well, that dragon's going to kill Joel. Joel's going to lose.
Why do you say that?
Because Joel is just a baby. Babies can't kill dragons.
You're right. The baby can't kill a dragon. But that's the best part of this story. God fights for Joel. Fights that dragon Cancer right with Joel. And we know that God can win even if Joel can't. That's grace.
좌절.
Ryan, get in the boat.
I can't.
You have to, you'll drown.
We're already drowning. How can you sit there like that?
Despair doesn't help anything.
Neither does false hope. And I'm not despairing.
How can you say false hope? You're drowning.
Well, you're missing your oars. And you don't even know where you're going. And yet you're so sure you're gonna get there.
It's better than drowning.
Well, enjoy floating on the surface like you always do.
There's nothing deep about drowning. Just get in the boat.
You have to let me feel this. Someone has to.
That's not fair. I love him as much as you do. I just really believe we're going to be okay.
아 중간에 튕겨가지고. 탈수증.
The sunset looks pretty from here. The orange glow cast on the wall. Better than the muted colors of this hospital. I wonder why they choose blues and greens. They, the ones who choose the colors that heal. Green for life. Blue
이건 자막이 없어.
for comfort. Purple stripes
아이고.
to hide the stains. This chair is too small.
이 의자는 너무
Sticks to my skin. I hate vinyl. Blue, purple. The ocean maybe? No, under the ocean. Silent, warm, and salty, like tears. He won't stop crying. I don't blame him. He feels miserable. I hate that we're here. I hate that he's sick. I just want him to feel better. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay, Jolie. Shh. Oh, don't throw your head, buddy. Don't. Here we go, bouncing around. Do you like that? Oh, I love your giggle. Bounce around. Is that funny? A bounce, a bounce, a bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, he won't stop crying.
계속 울어.
I'm hungry. I wonder if he's hungry. He's screaming louder. Buddy, don't you want juice? He hits the box. I don't catch it. He drinks it greedily. Big, deep gulps. Okay, Jolie, that's enough. Breathe, kiddo. And he does. And I wipe his face of snot and tears and juice. And then he vomits. And I catch it. I always catch it.
뭐네?
I know you're thirsty, buddy, but you'll throw it up. Don't grab too hard. You'll squirt all the juice out. Here, let me have it. It's so late, Joel. Lay down. I can't hold you. I can't make you feel better. Okay, buddy, okay, I'll hold you. Oh, Joel Bug, you look so miserable. No! Don't hit your head on the bars, Joel. Joel! I know you're mad. Stop. Please. Stop. I shake. I weep. I pray. I plead. I need peace. I am empty. You are. I don't know that you are there. I want you here. I want you to call my son. I cannot. And you've brought us this far. He's still here, not dead, not there, with you. Oh God, I want him here with me. Please. Peace. He sleeps. Thank you.
잠들었네. 잠들었어. 조용히 그대로 있거라.
There's a story in the Bible where Jesus and his disciples are on a boat. And a furious storm hits the sea, and everyone thinks they're going to die. And where do you think Jesus is? Rowing alongside them? No. He's asleep in the back of the boat. So his disciples are freaking out and wake him up, and they say, "Don't you care if we drown?" So Jesus gets up and he says to the storm, "Quiet, be still." And the sea becomes completely calm. Then he asks his disciples why they are so scared and if they have any faith at all. Like he was frustrated with them. Because even though Jesus said, "Let's go to the other side of the lake," his disciples thought he was going to just let them die. So Joel died. Everyone does eventually, I suppose.
They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves joy. Yes, Jesus loves joy. Yes, Jesus loves joy. La 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 la. He loves Joe so much. Oh, he loves Joe. The Bible tells me so.
But more than that, if he does die, will Jesus even care? Will he weep for him as he did for Lazarus? Will he weep for me? I think greater than my fear of death is that of insignificance. Or rather, my default assumption is that my thoughts and passions and loves and the stuff of my being are insignificant. How could the creator of all that is and ever was love my son as he did Lazarus? And could my soul stranded on this blue raft awash in a sea of stars, ice, and dust matter enough to him to turn his hand in mercy? Even while Jesus wept for Lazarus, 5 minutes later he raised Lazarus from the dead.
sorry. I should have known we'd both end up in the same place. We always do. It just scares me every time. I just really believe he'll be healed. I know you believe too, just when you act like that, I get all unsure.
I don't know that.
What do you mean?
I just hope that. I don't know.
신의 성전. 보고 있냐? 여기 피아노 있는 데 아니야? 맞네. 피아노 있는데.
Father, I pray right now that you would just, you would touch Joel right now. You created this.
We pray with all the strength, with all the faith that is in us, Lord. There is no time left for this child on this earth. And God, so we come to you, Lord, with faith of your children, with faith as small as a mustard seed. And Lord, we speak in the name of Jesus. Oh my God, let this child's soul come back to you.
He was not in the wind. He was not in the earthquake. He was not in the fire. He was here in a gentle whisper.
세상이라는 이름의 마지막 소품. 마지막 소품인가 봐.
So here we are. And the air is emptier without his laugh, and yet our hearts are still full, though with a different drink. And this ride we've been on for so long is silent. And so also the Lord. And so we sit here in this new silence and long for the music to start again and for the disc to spin again, even if it means going round and round for many more years. For at least we would be moving and Joel would be laughing here on earth and not only in heaven. But in this space, I sense his silence is only because he is drawing his breath. And now we know love and longing, empty and full, all in one moment. And I am grateful that we loved him well, and that we miss him well. And I hope that in the Lord's next breath, he will whisper his love song to you, his beloved, and that you will know him differently and more deeply. But now, we grieve in silence, yet not without his presence.
마지막 소풍인데.
I remember you. You made it too.
당신도
I
해낼 수
bet
있어요.
you're here. I love it here. I bet you have liked it too. Look at all of these pancakes. Did you ever see pancakes like this? They're big as me. The big ones is for me. A little ones is for my dog. I always wanted a dog, and now I got one. I even got to name him Manju.
안주?
Whoa, Bubbles? I love Bubbles.
멈추는 거였네. 계속 날려달래서 계속 날려줬어. Thank you for playing. 한글로 해서 좀 그나마 좀 내용을 알 수 있었다. For 조엘 에반 그린. 아기 이름이 조엘 에반. 2009년부터 14년까지 미니어스 게임즈 프로덕션.